Kind of a strange day today, very wintry this morning, and there was fresh snow, not a lot, but the kind that says, you better move it because it could pile up. And then next thing you know, afternoon comes and a lot of it's melting.
It's gone. This has been a nice transition to like a snowy scene out there.
We've been easing into our seasons all year long.
Yeah, you're right. Fall was the same way. Couple inches, slowly at a time, and then we're going to really shake it up and get really cold next week. But before we get there, I think this is a nice way to be kind of slowly transitioned. And Pat was right. You know, I did shovel it, but you probably didn't have to, especially over southern Maine. There's the last of it. It took all day to get out of down east Maine, but it was quickly wrapping up over southern Maine in the morning. An inch, half inch, something like that in most spots. 39 is what we got to for a high today in Portland. Average high is 35, but it was enough to melt some snow, and that was something that I talked about yesterday being a possibility, especially south-facing areas that get more sun. It would melt pretty quickly, so the sun did the work for us. Overnight tonight, temperatures drop down to the 20s and low 30s. It's not overly cold for this time of the year. And tomorrow's a quiet day, mixture of sun and clouds. More sun, I think, the farther north you head, more clouds the farther south, and maybe a stray sprinkle down towards Kittery, York. I don't think there's much out there, but there could be just a stray one in the middle of the day. The rest of us are dry, temperatures into the mid-30s. Clouds come back overnight Wednesday night, and it's right around 25 to 30 degrees. And then Thursday is a largely cloudy day, and we see a mixture of some snow showers and some rain showers, but most of the day is dry. And that system that we talked about yesterday, overnight Thursday, dropping maybe an inch or two of snow, has literally evaporated from all the computer models. When you get an active pattern like this, just a couple disturbances every few days, it's easy for one of them to get mixed up and then it disappears, the next one. So that's what happened here, and I don't think it's a threat anymore for Thursday night and into Friday morning. We do have to watch Friday afternoon for a chance for a rain shower. That is probably that disturbance being reinvigorated in the atmosphere. But the bigger story is the weekend. This storm will take all weekend one way or another, and all indications are Saturday will be very mild. Warm front up towards Quebec. All of us change over to rain, including, I believe, the mountains and far northern Maine. The question mark really comes in on Sunday, midday into the afternoon, when the cold front tries to pivot and drop some snow on the backside on Sunday night. This is certainly a possibility. My experience has been it's hard to accumulate a lot of snow after it's been raining for a day on the front side of a storm, so usually models overdo this. All of this to do about these amounts. I mean, we're not talking about a lot of snow here either way. I think an inch or two is probably going to do it. We'll watch Sunday night and see if it could get a little bit more interesting. So we're going to call that model battle for now, and then it gets cold. Monday, Tuesday next week, and most of next week looks quite cold. I mentioned earlier in the newscast that my experience as a younger weather person was that you almost never get that snow on the backside because I was always waiting for it, and it just doesn't usually work out that way. So that's how I kind of remember it.
Dreams shattered.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Keith.